Hey yo, what's going on with the viewers of the tube? It's Tyler here of Chico Crypto and coming to you not live, but in my studio. I would do this outside, but we have a crew working on the road outside and it's just loud, loud, loud. Yeah, I know this is kind of a shocking title for you guys. My last Bitcoin video for a while. Goodbye for now. And I'm going to get into that in a second, but first I want to talk to you guys about that crypto and Bitcoin content you guys all come here for. So, Bitcoin, we are getting rejected from a very important level. 45K resistance is proving to be a tough resistance and very important level. We've tried to break that over the past month on more than a few occasions, and Bitcoin just keeps getting rejected and rejected. Well, what's the reason for the rejection? Well, what Bitcoin was not following for a while, Bitcoin is starting to follow once again. The stock market, it opened up, but then it dumped, and we are down lower than yesterday's close. The Nasdaq's falling, the S&P is falling, and tech stocks are getting hit the hardest. So the Nasdaq is down one of the lowest for the day. So what is going on? What's the reason for the Bitcoin dump? Well, we got to talk about the Bitcoin pump first. Of course, the Bitcoin pump from our lows in 30,000s up to almost 45K, passing that, was due to the Ukraine and Russia invasion. There was a lot of narratives, Russians are buying Bitcoin, Ukrainians are buying Bitcoin. But the long and short of it is actually the pump was caused by a short squeeze due to a lot of low liquidations placed during the invasion. So we had a lot of bears, who saw the Russian-Ukraine invasion, World War III starting to break out, and they assumed that, the entire crypto markets were going to fall, including all markets, stocks, equities, all around. Well, so they set out a lot of liquidations, that had shorts that had easy liquidations level. And the pump was to wreck those guys. And that's exactly what happened. If you check BYBT, there is a lot of short liquidations that happened in this span of time. So I do think we have a narrative coming, you guys, that we might be going back down into those 30K levels. I have a feeling the bears are going to try it one more time. So basically, 35K resistance, it just proved itself to be a pretty tough one to break through. The long-term holders are going to keep that level and keep that level held. Well, the bears are going to try to get us right back down to that level because there is a narrative just for that. So, of course, stocks are falling because FOMC, the Fed Open Market Committee meeting, is coming up in March. So March 14th, I think that's when that happens, and just before it, March 11th, we have the next inflation data coming out. So if inflation is up into the 8%, which is very likely, then we are going to see the Fed raise interest rates. And actually the Fed just talked yesterday. Jerome Powell, he got on and he said, that we are going to move forward with our plan of easing, quantitative easing, stopping the bond buying, and we are going to start raising interest rates. So is that good, bad? Well, it's bad because the narrative is going to be there for the markets to go down. So we are going to see, in my opinion, it's possible we go back down into the 30K levels. But that doesn't mean it's over. I mean, we have had strong support at 35K, and again, they're going to get people fear in the markets and then just wreck those who shorted around that level. There's strong support. Strong support. So now I want to talk about something outside of Bitcoin, and altcoins. So yesterday I posted a video that the Ukraine government was going to pull off the largest airdrop in crypto history. Well, that seems to possibly not be happening, unfortunately. So the Vice Prime Minister of Ukraine actually announced today on Twitter that they are canceling the airdrop. Wah, wah, wah. So what are they canceling, you guys? Well, they were planning, in my opinion, a reward token, a fungible token. And that fungible token could have liquidity built around it, of course, through decentralized exchanges and eventually on centralized exchanges. Well, the Vice Prime Minister said they're canceling the fungible airdrop. But it's not all over necessarily, you guys. So they did announce that there could be a non-fungible reward sent to the donators. So an NFT. Now, of course, an NFT, you can't build liquidity around it as quick, but you can still build liquidity. So it could be, you know, a very, very important piece of history we're getting. An NFT that, you know, signifies our help for Ukraine against, you know, an invasion. A war memorabilia of some sort, you know, in the NFT form. So that still could be happening, you guys. So don't count out the airdrop. It still could be coming, just in another form. So now I want to talk about, you know, and I'm going to try to not get emotional, you know, about why this could be my last video for a while. So my grandpa, he's on his last leg, you guys. He got COVID a couple weeks back, and he'd been fighting it at home, and now he's officially in the hospital. And they're going to be taking him, putting him on, you know, the care that he needs. And I just hope he makes it, you guys. If you didn't know, my grandpa is the reason I'm here. Of course, you know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him having my mom, but he's the reason I'm Chico Crypto. Back in the day, 2013, I was broke and I needed to invest in Bitcoin, and he's the reason. He loaned me money to buy my first Bitcoin. He was the... And one of the people commented on Twitter yesterday. I put out a post, just please pray for him, that they remember a video from 2017. I shot a live stream at their house. Me and my grandpa and grandma are pretty close, especially when I lived in their hometown. And they saw my grandpa in the background. Oh, it hurts, you guys. So, I'm going to try to put out content, you guys. I'm going to try. I have a video that's pretty much ready to drop tomorrow, but I can't guarantee I'm going to be here next week, depending on what happens. Oh, I just can't. It hurts so bad, you guys. I'm trying to hold back the tears. You can do it. I appreciate every single one of you, and if you could, just please pray for my grandpa. I mean, if he can make it through this and at least get home to be comfortable in his last days, that would warm my heart more than you guys can imagine. So I might be posting content like this, candid videos. I might not post at all. I might go back to regular. I don't know. I need time to think about my grandpa, think about my family, and be there for my family, especially my mom, my grandma, and my grandpa for the time that he has. Well, you guys, I appreciate you, and I'm gonna try to keep myself in a sane spot for these next couple of days. Appreciate all of you, and I'll see you next time.